Hey everyone! If you're one of the 51.8 million Americans who use a treadmill for exercise, you know it can be a real grind. As you push through your next 30-minute jog, think about this. What if your treadmill was powering something, like a fan to cool you down? Sounds like a twist, right? Well, it's actually a nod to its surprising past. Let's rewind to 1818 in England, where civil engineer William Cubitt invented the treadmill. Not for fitness, but as a harsh rehabilitation device for prisoners. Picture a giant wheel, like a hamster wheel, but for people. Where prisoners walked to grind corn or pump water, it was designed to be grueling and relentless, not exactly the workout we're used to today. Cubitt's design evolved, but his most notorious version was installed at Brixton Prison. Imagine 24 prisoners walking side by side on this massive wheel, stepping on embedded steps that kept them moving forward. The treadmill wasn't just physically taxing, it was mind-numbingly boring and meant to punish, not to help. By the mid-19th century, treadmills were a common sight in prisons across England, with some high-profile inmates like Oscar Wilde finding themselves on these devices. However, it soon became clear that the treadmill was more about torture than rehabilitation. Critics argued it was inefficient and even dangerous, with reports of high death rates and ineffective results. By the late 19th century, the treadmill was phased out in Britain in favor of more humane and productive approaches to prison labor. In the US, it was briefly used in prisons but was quickly abandoned for similar reasons. Instead, prisons began exploring new methods like collective industry, where inmates worked together on tasks like making shoes and furniture, which were both productive and less harsh. Fast forward to the early 20th century, and the treadmill made a surprising comeback. In 1913, a patent for a training machine emerged, and in the 1960s, American engineer William Staub introduced the Pacemaster 600, a home fitness treadmill. This innovation marked the beginning of modern treadmills as we know them. Today, treadmills are a staple in gyms and homes, allowing us to run or walk regardless of the weather. They've come a long way from their grim origins, evolving into a top-selling piece of exercise equipment. While they can still be tough on the body, we use them willingly, often distracted by our devices while we sweat it out. So, the next time you hop on your treadmill, remember its fascinating history from a tool of punishment to a modern fitness staple. If you enjoyed this dive into history, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more stories from the past. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.